Welcome back to the channel. Looking for a new game but don't want to spend too much? I got you covered in today's eShop deals video with a load of awesome games that can be had for just under $5 each. OkunoKA is a platformer that has you running and jumping through 100+ levels while taking on insane bosses and finding secrets and unlockables. It's super challenging, but it's one of the best 2D platformers on the system. 2D platformers on the system. If you like games like Super Meat Boy and not afraid of the difficulty, then you will love this game. It's just $1.99 until July 14th. Previously delisted, Forgotton Anne is back on the eShop, and it has received a heck of a discount, knocking it down to just $3.99 until July 14th. Hot platformer, hot adventure game. The game features some flawless animation and movements for the character, as well as a deep branching dialogue system where your actions in the game can affect the game's outcome and the many branching paths. It's a good game, and I'm glad we got a second chance at owning it, with a heck of a discount to boot. Dive into a living comic book in Fury Unleashed. It's a heck of a run and gun game that has you blasting through enemies and bosses left and right. I love the graphics, I love the gameplay, and this game even has co-op play, both local and online, so make sure to grab a friend to play with this one. Just $3.99 via the latest eShop sale. That is the lowest price it's ever been. Inspired by the 32-bit era of gaming, Lunistice is a 3D platformer that has you controlling a tanuki while guiding her through each stage as fast as you can, as well as collecting the many collectibles in each level and taking on various enemies and obstacles. Make sure to check out the demo on the eShop, and I think this might be a bit of a hidden gem. I love the gameplay in this one. It's not a big discount, but for just $3.99, I think it's a must-get at that price for those who loved platformers from the 32-bit era. The Cook Serve Delicious series has been a pretty popular restaurant simulation series of games. In these games, you will need to customize and operate your restaurant, but also take care and serve your customers by cooking and fulfilling orders. These can be pretty addicting games as you discover and unlock more recipes and options as the difficulty advances. You can now have the second game and the third game in one bundle for just $3, and that's an absolute steal. Mighty GUNVOLT Burst, inspired by classic games like the Mega Man series, is a treat. The Burst combo system is thrilling and awards skill to those who master it. There's many secrets to find, plus there's different characters to play as, so there's plenty of replayability. It's a solid game, and at $5, it's worth every penny. Make sure to check out the demo on the eShop if you're curious. The Blaster Master series are excellent games with our hybrid gameplay style mashup and signature exploration gameplay. The first two games in the series can be nabbed for $5 each, 50% off the MSRP price, until July 5th. For those curious, the third game is on sale too, but is priced a bit more at $7.49. All three games are fantastic and worth owning. If you love the classic Castlevania games and haven't yet played Bloodstained, Curse of the Moon, then you are doing yourself a disservice. You absolutely need to play this game. It is set in the style of the NES Castlevania games, particularly Castlevania 3, and it's got some fantastic gameplay with different characters to play as, and some awesome boss battles. For $5, it's an excellent deal on one of the best indie games on Switch. The BIT.TRIP games are some of my favorite indie games ever made. They are simple in concept, but addictive, all about chasing the high score. One game is a shooter, another is a runner platformer, another one is even a bit of a rhythm game. There's 6 titles in all, and you can nab every game in a single collection for dirt cheap. The BIT.TRIP collection is on sale at its lowest price ever of $2.95 until July 18th. Curio Blaster is a neat horizontal shoot 'em up, featuring lots of silliness and funny moments with the alien encounters. It has 10 stages to blast through with some solid shooting action, and for $2, it's worth it. It's $1.99 until July 13th. A week ago, I talked about the huge in-game sale going on, and there's quite a few from that sale that can be nabbed for under $5. Clockwork Aquario is an arcade-style action platformer. For $3, it's worth getting. It's a loving tribute to a game that was nearly lost forever. If you want more info about it, feel free to check out my review on the channel if you're curious. 2 classic shoot-'em-up games can be had for cheap. Cotton 100% and Panorama Cotton are just $2.99 as well. $3 each is a heck of a deal for some really fun classic shooters. Cotton 100% was for the Super Famicom and is more of a classic side-scroller, while Panorama Cotton was for the Sega Mega Drive, and it is a neat shooter that's kinda like Space Harrier. At $1.99, Ultracore is a no-brainer. It's an awesome run-and-gun game, a Euro shooter, and for only $2, that is just a steal. If you love the Turrican games, or just run-and-gun games in general, then you have to get this one. Classic game fans, make sure to pick this one up. Umihara, Kawase, BaZooKa is an arcade-style game where you are charged with clearing screens of enemies while performing combos with bazookas. It's an easy-to-understand game, but difficult to master, just like any good arcade game. It can be enjoyed in solo play, but it can also be played in up to 4-player multiplayer. It is just $2.99, a brand new low price for the game. The remake of Spelunker, called Spelunker HD Deluxe, has lots of game modes, solo and multiplayer modes, including 6-player online co-op. You can switch between the classic and new modern looks at a touch of a button. I think this is a good game, and for just $4.99, it's a worthy pickup. If you appreciate the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't done so yet, make sure to click the subscribe and bell buttons to stay up to date with new videos each and every week. I got a video coming out tomorrow, checking out a cool collection that's arriving on the Switch, so make sure to keep an eye out for it. Let me know what games you plan on picking up and playing in the comments. Thank you for the support, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you on the next video.